In this lesson, I want to be talking about service scanning with Metasploit. There's a number of different services that there are scanners built into Metasploit for. What I want to do is just do a search on scan. And if I scroll up a little bit here, I should find things that say auxiliary scanner. I'm going to find a number of different scanners that are available. And let's just do this right now. I want to do an SSH version scan just to save typing, although I could do a tab completion. I'm actually going to do this. I want to use the SSH version. Now I want to show the options that I've got because I need to figure out how I'm actually going to tell the version scanner where to go about scanning. There's the rhosts variable right there, and I could actually change the port. That's remote hosts and remote port. I don't want to change the remote port, but I do want to change the rhosts. I'm going to set rhosts to 172.30.42.0/24. So that's going to scan my entire network. And now I'm just going to run the scanner, and it's going to go off and scan my network for any system that actually has SSH running on it. It's going to run SSH, and it should be getting the SSH version number back. As I said, there are a number of different scanners that are available just built into Metasploit. If you want to figure out whether systems are running a particular service and you don't want to nmap the whole network, you just want to do a very targeted scan, you could use these different scanners that are available. Here's some that are available for VMware. There's TFTP, there's Telnet, and of course we did some with SSH here. There's some war dialing ones for telephony if you needed to do some war dialing. We could be playing around with SNMP as an example. And as I said, there's a lot of different scanners that are available that are just built right into Metasploit. And it will go off, it will find all of the systems on the network, and then it will populate the database with those so that you don't actually have to go run the scans again, because Metasploit will remember it. It will store it in the database. You can quit out of Metasploit and everything will actually be there. While this is running, I'm actually going to pop back over to the web interface, and I want to take a look at the hosts that are available here. If I pop this open, I've got the host that we had looked at previously in my hosts there. I'm going to go back home at this point. And let's go into Infinite Skills, and we'll take a look at, there's actually two in here. So it was actually in the wrong workspace. So there was a default workspace that I was looking at, and now this is the Infinite Skills workspace. And now that I'm here, I could actually take a look at what we've got available. I've got two hosts that are available that have been discovered so far. And one is my Windows XP box, and there's a Linux box as well. You can see that I can go back and forth between the console or the command line version and the web interface, and what I find in one is going to get populated into the other because it's all using the same database. So you can go back and forth pretty easily here. We have found an SSH server on the network. Actually, it looks like we found two SSH servers. And those should be populated up in the services at some point, as well as being added into the list of hosts. We're going to let this continue to run, and we'll take a look at the different services that we've got when we start digging into trying to do some exploits and various other things. I'm just going to let this run at this point, and we'll take a look at doing some SMB scanning coming up in the next lesson.